Hello, I'm Cynthia Robertson with Unforgettable Glass Act, and I am so excited about this holiday gift box this year. This is the first time I've done one without glass, and you know what? I love this. I love these angels. I think that they are so precious, and I know that you're going to enjoy painting one or both of them, and they make such great little gifts to give to people. Housewarming gifts, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, just I love you gifts. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that in both of these videos, I show you painting with a sponge your base coat. Well, what I decided to do was I'm going to go ahead and paint it for you. And I'm going to go ahead and trace it on there for you so that you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. But I'm leaving it in the video because I talked to you about canvases in general and what you need to do to them. And I thought you might find that very interesting. So enjoy. I hope you love this as much as I love doing them. They're just so much fun, and I love to see the joy on people's faces when I give them to them. So have a great time, and thank you again for purchasing the holiday gift box. Thank you. So in your box you have a brush, a round brush, a sponge brush, a couple of ink pens, your paint for her face, hair, and also the background. So we're going to start with the background first, and we're going to go into this blue, and I'm going to just paint the whole canvas, this 4x4 canvas, with the blue paint. And while I'm painting this, I want to stress to you, the very first thing I want you to do when you start your canvas is I want you to spray it. When you first take it out of the box, go ahead and spray it with water. And then let it sit to the side or sit outside, whatever, until it is completely dry. And what that does is if your canvas has any waffling in it, any wave of any sort, it will tighten it right up. It's amazing. It's like magic what it does. So just take your sponge and go over your entire canvas, making sure you get these folds here so that you don't see white in them. So I'm going over the entire canvas with this blue, but then I'm going to come back with some white. We're going to soften some edges of it. Okay, so while it's still wet, let me push that up there. We're going to just go on, and I have some white over here. I'm going to just grab that white, and I'm going to just come in, and I'm just kind of going at an angle, just wispy kind of looks here. But I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going to do just sections. So I'm just giving it a wisp like that, and I want to make sure that that I get the outside edges back blue again. Okay, so now I'm going to dry that. And if yours is like mine, you might need to touch it up. So I'm going to flip over to the other side And I'm going to get some more of my blue paint. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right there. And I'm going to do my sides again. Because you don't want to be able to see through them like that. You know, you want them nice and pretty. So it will take 2 coats. So I'm going to just put this back over here again. Okay. And then I'm going to dry it again. So you do not have to do yours blue. You don't have to do it the blue and white like I did. You can do it any way you want. So you're going to have a tracer in your box. I was looking for which one I use, and it's this one right here. Right here. And so I'm going to, you can draw this on, you can trace it on, you can do whatever you want. That's really all I do. The rest of it, even though I've given you a little tracer on it, it's much easier to do it just by itself. Okay, so now we're going to put the dark blue on our palette. And we're going to take our brush. Get mine. So here's what I want you to do with your brush. When you get it out of your box, I want you to put it down in some water and just put it down in the water and just kind of beat it around so that you make your bristles nice and soft, and then dry it off, really good. But you want to keep your point, okay? So we're going to take the linen that is in your box for her face, and you want to try to stay in the circle but also cover up the line. And if you get outside the line, don't panic. Don't panic. It is no big deal. You just want to make sure don't overload your brush with paint, but you want to have enough on it. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to get a little touch of white. And on one side, you just want to kind of do like almost a moon shape, a quarter of a moon right there, and leave the other side. So that is all we need to do to the face. So I'm going to rinse my brush and dry it off with a towel, making sure I've still got my bristles nice and smooth. And I'm going to come in and put the blue, the darker blue, on my brush, and I'm going to start right at the center point where the bottom of her face is. and I'm going to just squish down my brush, and I'm just going like this. Get a little bit more paint, come back. You want it to not be a perfect at all. You don't want it perfect at all. So just get it, you know, just down like that. Get it all the way to the bottom. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wipe off my brush just a little bit, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to get my white just a little bit, and I'm going to come back to the center point, and I'm going to just see me wiggling. I'm wiggling it down. Now I think I need a little bit more white, so I'm going to come back over here like that, and I'm going to wiggle. And you can also, you know, if you want to kind of make it lumpy again, you can also do that. But I like to get it where it doesn't look smooth, so that's where I'm at right now. Okay, let's rinse our brush. You want to make sure you get all that blue off of there. And then you want to come in to your brown paint. This is coffee bean. I'll put just a touch. I mean, you just literally need a touch, just a touch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my brush right there. It's kind of hard to see. And I'm going to make sure I come out and onto her face, and I'm going to give her a little bang here. And we're just giving her hair. Okay, now you can take the yellow, and let me put a little bit of yellow down. Well, let me just open it up and get some out. I'm going to just wipe off my brush. I'm going to come in here and just grab me just a touch of yellow. And I'm going to just do a few little whirls in there. So she looks like she's got highlighted hair. Okay. Okay. Rinse your brush again. And we're going to go into the thick white. No, we're not, excuse me. We're going to go into the linen color that you have. And we're going to come up on this side. and just, the white is going to go on top of this. So we're just giving it a little background is what we're doing. Giving it a little background. Okay, so now I want to bring this one up a little bit more. And I'm going to also bring it under there. Then I'm going to start over here with a short one. And like another short one. I'm going to come up here, right up against her hair, and I'm going to bring this one over too, like that. And we're just adding in these wings. Okay, so again, I'm going to rinse my brush. And now I'm going to come in with my thicker white paint. And I'm going to come up with short strokes like this. And I'm going to come over the side. I'm going to go on and tap down here, I think will probably be the best thing to do. And I'm just adding in the white on top of this color called linen. Just making sure we just want a touch of the linen to show. And I'm going to do some tap, tap, taps here because I want us to see thick paint. Okay. I'm going to come over here on this side. And as you see, I'm just barely touching. I'm going to come across here and get it on there. We still want that little touch of linen in there. Now, if you don't want to put the linen in yours, you don't have to. I just think it looks cool. Gives it a contrast. Okay. So I'm just tapping in some more of this paint. Just tap, tap, tap. Didn't mean to do that. There. Okay. So we've got that much done. Now let's get her all dressed up. Now you're going to need to let the wings dry, but we can go on and I can dry her hair and her dress. And then in your box, you have two pens. You have a gold one and you have a black one. So let's make her a halo. I'm going to turn her around because I don't want to get my hand in it. And I'm going to draw a halo. So we have a halo over her head. And then I'm also going to put a few little strands of gold in her hair. And then I'm going to do a jiggly, another jiggly here. And then I like to also come in like that. And you can wait till you have this dry if you want. I'm just wanting you to see what all it's going to look like. You could actually put the gold inside the white, but it has to be totally dry, and if it's not, you will ruin your pen. It won't work. I have ruined several thinking it was dry. All right, and then you need to sign it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign mine. With either color, black or gold. Okay, so I've got mine signed. And then I'm going to come back now with the black. Your black is going to look just like this with this black. I don't have them yet, so I'm just using a black. Black is black. So I'm going to come in and I'm just making a few little designs here with the black. And you can also, if you want, you can add in, a couple of little black squigglies, or kind of, just kind of come down toward that. Get a little bit more. And if you want her hair lighter, add less brown, add more white, and there you have her. Now, it looks like she's really, jumping out with the gold, but when you have her tilted, it's not like that. It's just very soft. So there is the blue one, and we also did the brown one. And here they both are right there. So you have a choice on which one you want, or you can get both. I hope you've enjoyed this. I love doing this. This is just so much fun to me. I think I might add a little bit more black in here because her hair almost blends in, you know, with the so I've got that one, and we've got this one. And if you don't like the blue, get your own color and do it the color you want. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and it's a lot of fun. I do have classes that I teach every week on Wednesdays that are recorded, and we have over 135 projects right now that you have access to, and it doesn't matter if you have ever picked up a paintbrush in your hand. I promise you, you will have fun in our little groups. So give that some consideration, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Love from the beach. Take care. Bye-bye.